Welcome to our channel Draxi's Knowledge Tech. Here today I am going to solve the question answers of the class 9th chapter 14th, that is reach for the top, from Beehive textbook. So it was written by Santosh Yadav. Thinking about the text, there are some of the questions been given. We have to answer this. Here, answer these questions in one or two sentences each. The paragraph number within the brackets provide clues to the answer here. Already been given here which paragraph consists the question here. The answer. So we'll begin with the first question is, why was the holy man who gave Santosh's mother his blessing surprised? So our answer for this question is, the holy man was surprised because he had assumed that Santosh's mother wanted a son, but grandmother told him that they did not want a son. Now we see the second question is, give an example to show that even as a young girl, Santosh was not ready to accept anything unreasonable. Is from the para 2. So we'll try to understand. So a question one more time I'll repeat. Give an example to show that even as a young girl, Santosh was not ready to accept anything unreasonable. So our second answer is, Santosh from the very beginning lived life on her own terms. She was not content with the traditional way of life and was not ready to accept anything unreasonable. Wear other girls or traditional Indian dresses, Santosh preferred shorts. This is our second answer. Now third question is, why was Santosh sent to the local school? It is in para 3. So our third answer, even though Santosh's parents could afford to send their children to the best schools, she was not sent to local village school due to the prevailing customs in the family. Now the fourth question, when did she leave home for Delhi and why? Which is in para 4, and our answer is, when she turned 16, that is 16 years old, when she became 16 years old and was under pressure to get married, Santosh threatened her parents that she would never marry if she did not get a proper education. Therefore, she left home and got herself enrolled in a school in Delhi. Okay. Now, question number 5 is, why did Santosh's parents agree to pay for her schooling in Delhi? So our answer, fifth answer is, when Santosh's parents were refused to pay for her education, she politely informed them of her plans to earn money by working part time to pay her school fees. Then her parents agreed to pay for her schooling in Delhi. This shows that Santosh was a mentally strong girl and was determined to work very hard to get herself properly educated. Our sixth question is, what mental qualities of Santosh are brought into light by this incident? Which is in para 4. That is here. The question 5. which is having two questions there, two. So both are the same. Now we try to answer the main question number 2. Main question 2. Answer each of these questions in a short paragraph, about 30 words you have to answer. So first question is, how did Santosh began to climb mountains? Now our answer, from her room in Kasturba hostel, she watched people going up the Aravali hills and vanishing after a while. On investigating, she found nobody except a few mountaineers, and she asked if she could join them. They agreed and even motivated her to take to climb, and she later accompanied them on their climbing expedition. This was how she began climbing mountains. So our second question is, what incidents during the Everest expedition show Santosh's concern for her teammates? Here, the second answer. During the Everest mission, Santosh showed immense concern for her fellow climbers. Though she was unsuccessful in saving the life of one of them, she did manage to save another climber through artificial respiration. This is the second answer. The third question is, what shows her concern for environment? What shows her concern for the environment? So our third answer is, Santosh was a fervent environmentalist. Her concern for environment is evident from the fact that she collected and brought down 500 kilograms of garbage from the Himalayas. This shows that Santosh was so much environment loving. So our fourth question, how does she describe her feelings at the summit of the Everest? Now our fourth answer is, Santosh asserted that her feeling at the summit of the Everest was indescribable. Unfurling the Indian flag on the top of the world was a spiritual moment for her, and she felt proud as an Indian. Our sixth question, Santosh Yadav got into the record book both times she scaled Mount Everest. What were the reasons for this? So our fifth question is, this fifth answer. When Santosh Yadav first scaled Mount Everest, she became the youngest woman in the world to achieve the feat. When she scaled the Everest the second time, she became the only woman to have scaled it twice. Now we come to main question 3, that is, complete the following statements. Here are some statements given here. We have to complete the blanks. From her room in Kasturba hostel, Santosh used to, answer is, here are there. So from her room in Kasturba hostel, Santosh used to watch villagers going up the hill and suddenly vanish after a while. So this is the answer. Then the second one, when she finished college, Santosh had to write a letter of apology to her father because she had got herself enrolled at Uttarkashi's Nehru Institute of Mountaineering without his permission. So third, fill in the blank. During the Everest expedition, her seniors in the team admired her climbing skills, physical fitness, and mental strength, while her concern for others and desire to work together with team endeared her to fellow climbers. Now, the main fourth, pick out the words from the text that mean the same as the following words expression. Look in the paragraph indicated. Took to be true without proof. So we see the answers here. Took to be true without proof, that is assumed based on reasons sensible, reasonable, that is rational, the usual way of doing things, that is custom, a strong